All right. Uh, this was a short notice one. I'll be honest. Very short notice. Yeah, it should be. It should be working. Before we start recording. All right. Hopefully you can hear the voice and everything. I want to make sure it's working properly. In game. All right, YouTube. Continue. Let's continue game. All right. Let's see.
Welcome back,
Let's
Sid.
see.
Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
New place. It looks way better. Looks way better than the last place.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying on this time?
Oh yeah, and look, there's so much more stuff to do. Walls of memories.
Does that one have blood on it?
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
No good weapons. Never has anything good. Never has anything good. Like, it's always just bad stuff.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Oh shit. It's
You'll
10.
break your back stuffing all that in your
So
satchel.
it's just 10k? Jeez. Jeez, Elixir's 10k, that's a lot. Alright, I like it like that. Yes, Snow White's so much better for Jill. And then I like Toggle blue. It looks nice blue. And it might be better to have in blue. Alright. Let's finally start this mission.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Vivian?
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Blowing up a huge crystal. That's how.
Long though Sambrek's dominion
Pretty
of
big
the
mission.
northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Man, I wonder where were. Oh wait,
You were
Okay.
born in Twinside.
I know where our old kingdom was. The map.
Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Nice.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Man, look where we're at. Pretty nice. It reminds me of the seaport in 15. That's what reminds me of the seaport. Or when you have to cross the ocean in 15, the other where you fight Leviathan. That's what it kind of looks
Norseman
like.
Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Nice little book. Get it turned in.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't
I
apologize.
kind of forgot about the alien type
I'll
things
send
in
word
this
to our
game.
associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins
Man,
seem
them
well.
Negroes are so sick.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Did not understand that. I tell you that.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before
Oh,
I
she just
forget,
cut it out.
a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Perhaps we'll get
Clive.
the fight.
So, what'll it be?
All right. Let's see.
Should last you a good while.
I'm buying it just to have it.
No scratches, right?
Hell yeah.
And
Ooh. Weird looking sword.
Have you been to the toll?
Jill's just chilling in here. So this is what the Wall of Memories is. It's just like things that happen throughout the game. That is a bird. I was about to be like, is that a bird? Nice.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew.
Thank goodness.
But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
I forgot his brother was alive.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
We're going to the Blight. Oh, he's in the Blight.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother. Are our efforts in vain?
Well, that's nice to see because the last you saw of him, a giant rock fell on top of him,
Clive, a moment, if you...
or in front of him at least.
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Shall we deal with Martha?
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Nice. But I can't go out that door. Which is dumb.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alright. Let's look at this. It's time to save. I'll do that one when I get back. So this used to be my castle. Or my kingdom. This is the Empire. They took over. These guys pushed, killed everyone there. These guys came down and killed these guys. Now they roll this and this. And this. Or this used to be our old castle. It's one of the two, but I don't know. So the Mother Crystal over here is gone. And the Blight's kind of stopped over here. If you look, it's not really like strong over here. There's no really Blight over here except for this. Blight's strong right there. No Blight over here, but there's no Mother Crystal besides this. And that's only the outside. And then I think they said there's an island over here. I think it's this island that has people on it. But there's nothing wrong with the island. The island's not even corrupted. Because the Mother Crystal's nowhere near it. If we could destroy that before it gets over here, we should have a whole bunch of land left over.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Jeez.
Fucking Imperials.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be
I
coming?
think we just need to destroy all
I
those
trust you
crystals.
don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
I can't wait to use this new sword, though.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Oh, there's Toggle. His blue form's not nice. Personally, I kind of like his form he is now.
Get surrounded.
Nice. Haven't got to use that ability yet.
Up ahead. Martha?
Martha?
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Oh, I hope she don't die. Sid's already dead, bro. Can't lose her too.
Black Shield. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, that's a down. Yeah, I know, I do too. It locks on really nice.
be someone inside.
The Black Shield? Well, he's dead.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Ooh, nice armor.
For their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
I think I have electricity.
This won't take long.
There we go. And like that, that's another win.
Is that all of them?
Them boys is weak.
I think so.
I got 200 experience points. Maybe I can
I
get
didn't see the abbot.
a new skill.
He may still be alive.
Yeah. Honestly, this game's kind of wild with the talking. A little crazy about the things they say. What's Lightning Rod? Ooh. This one does that. That one's not that good. Let's switch it.
Found her.
Damn.
The
Hey, all it
abbot.
does. Oh yeah, the first move in everything
The bearers died protecting him,
is the best
holding
move
upon
you can
what
get
little
in the
magic
game.
they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
But he's half a
We're friends of
statue.
Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
shall.
I am Sid.
Where are you?
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
What do you think? Bro's half statue. Look at his neck. His neck's black. No one's neck should ever be that color.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Save in between this. I'm gonna stop saving this one before we get to the main battles. Right now, I think I need to keep saving it with what I have. Nice. That is very overpowered. What is that? Shit looks like Jokic.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
There we go. See, that's why I saved right there. In that spot. Because I did not know what that was. Whatever that shit was OP. I got thrown across the map. That's what that was. Yeah, I'm going back to Thunderstorm. And it's the same level as me. I could beat it. I survived it that time. There we go. This is way better. Might be better if I hold it for longer.
Too slow. This one.
That should kill him. Oh, that was a hard fight. I got 5,000 coin for that?
You didn't see that coming.
But you saw this coming. It's a little bit faster.
That must be the bridge.
I just ran. Oh, well, I didn't mean to push that button.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Oh, she followed me?
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Oh! What, Martha?
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes
Let's
on in
kill
that
her.
woman's head's a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish. No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alright, well, I wasn't expecting that at the end of that, but it happened.
Try not to move.
Oi! You there!
Oh, I hope he's not giving
You
it too
handy
bad.
with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then.
All right.
Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Alright. We'll do it.
All right. Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
We'll do it. Just for the EXP coins.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
I mean, it's not like I get a lot of experience points from these little side missions. I don't think I really get anything, but it's
A white feather.
kind of just maxing out what I can do in the game.
I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds.
But I did this mission because you're supposed to be able
Looks
to
like they went that
ride
way.
chocobos. Chat and because there's like if you go to the system and controller and like controller layout, there's a button for summoning chocobos. It's R3. You hold R3 down and it summons the chocobo.
Very well.
I need a chocobo. You totally just skipped that.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
They're over here.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
All right. That's weird, it wasn't working. Ooh, the hell are you? Where did you come from? I thought the bird was supposed to fight.
Nice try.
That's just some big help. what I wanted. It's like having 3 of them now. It's like so different. It's so weird. Cause now you have 6 attacks, but you have 3 things you have to cycle through. But the cycling is the difference in the game.
You're safe now. White Hart, I presume.
Honestly, it's a good-looking dog.
Do you
Or
know
a
her,
bird.
boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia.
It's my bird.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would.
Oh yeah, it definitely makes this better.
And the whole
That it's
flock
my bird.
made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
The combat.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
Right, don't matter.
She wants her master back, I reckon.
If we take the other 2,
It seems our
I got one
pals
for the
agree.
dog too.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Well, there's like, I like the idea of my dog having a chocobo, just because there's like when I was playing, Rebirth, Red 13. Is it Red 13? It's whatever.
Doesn't she cut an handsome
Red.
figure,
He
eh?
would ride the chocobo with
She does
everyone
indeed.
else.
How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Oh, they covered her eye.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Oh yeah, we get all 3 birds. Someone kicking a bird. And I guarantee it's the dog. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's the saddle. Let's save it. Ooh. Oh, you can fight in it.
This won't be easy.
I was just about to hop off the bird too. Oh, that's strong. Let me see if I can mash this thing out. It's 9 exact. No, that thing is OP. That is OP. That is a very strong attack. Oh, that's why I need a head. Wait. I'm here. I need a head here. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's Head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Yeah.
Half a century of independence
We gotta take
gone
that
at the
crystal
whim of a
down.
madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Just writing poems.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I explored that. I explored that
Four
whole
mother
area.
crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Yes, that guy.
Wade. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
You know, I was gonna end it around like this time, but I want to go destroy that crystal. I want to go fight. I want to go do that mission because that sounds fun. But before we do that, let's okay. Let's explore the hideout more.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
So this is where the music that you buy comes from. Yeah. This is it. This is the jam. But this is pretty chill. You know what I mean? Pretty chill. Or... well, this sounds like I'm a pirate. No, we'll rock with that.
I hear there's trouble
Finish with that log so we can...
Alright. What's this guy need?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees.
What?
But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
He's kind of an asshole, but it's kind of the best part. By the way, this is where I have to go, because we're going to destroy this crystal over here. I think I have to do this first. So we're gonna do that first and then head on
Do you
back.
think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, bloodlines?
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same track?
All right. Now we can do it. Oh yeah, the music it reminded me of like the 80s. The music in that scene was just perfect.
Let's go. Faster.
And my dog can run at full speed too, so don't need to worry about him.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
All yours, Torvald.
have power weapons, that one. Alright, boys. That thing's so overpowered.
I can't imagine Obelisk
so
needing
overpowered.
more than this. Time to head home.
Well, I want to finish this quest first.
Well, did you
And then
find me
finish
some
the other
wax?
one.
Find is one way of putting it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Okay. $250 for EXP. Alright. Now that we're back. That thing right there is creepy looking. It just one-shot that hoe.
Over here!
Ain't no way. It's that powerful?
Ready, go?
It's gonna use all 9s.
Look easy.
I did not give that bird any justice. That bird died without knowing anything. That bird got electrocuted to death. Very sorry, buddy. I needed your EXP. I need potions and skin tone tonic. So if I can buy some coming up, then I'll do that. I'm thinking that one. It's 10 times stronger too. Yes, that ability is 10 times stronger now. Oh, we gotta go fight this. The blue chocobo. It gives you so much EXP to fight that thing. I'll throw it at him. Yeah, you get so much EXP from fighting those blue chocobos. It's crazy. Man, you know, you look at the one behind me. I already knew I was gonna take him out. Alright, guys. Y'all got someone I can buy from?
Justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Don't kill him.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Let's go, a merchant. Oh,
you won't be disappointed. Much
that.
obliged. There you are.
Let's see what I can sell. I can sell that.
I'd pay more if I could.
I'll keep it because that's the sword I got from the one chick. And then I don't even know if I should put this on or not, but I'm gonna leave those like that. We got 500 sharp fang. We'll get rid of 300.
I reckon that's fair.
And then
Fare you well?
we'll keep it like that. Right now we only need players 1 saved.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Alright.
You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
You live here.
Jeez. What was I doing? I guess I'll save for now. Or... yeah, I guess I'll save for now. And we'll continue it tomorrow. Like always, because I'm thinking I want to do a 16-part thing for this. 16-part video, so I guess we'll return tomorrow. Like always, I'll see y'all later. Sub to the Twitch.